everyone, and welcome to the second video in week 1 of our administrative law course, LA 3006. In this second video, we tackle the all-important subject of assessments. There are 3 graded assessment items for this subject. They're loaded towards the back end of the term, and I'll give you the rationale for that as we go through. In overview though, the 3 assessments are, first, a video advocacy presentation due in week 6 and worth 20%. Second, an online quiz due in week 8 and worth 20%. And third, an online exam due in the exam period and worth 60%. Let's talk about those one by one. For the video advocacy presentation, you'll be given a series of documents which constitute a very small file at your firm. You'll be asked to go through those documents and to identify the natural justice issues which relate to that file. In other words, find any natural justice problems with the decision made by the government. You'll then be required to prepare and deliver a 5 to 7 minute set of submissions on that natural justice issue, as though you were delivering those submissions to a court or a tribunal. You then record those submissions and either upload them directly to LearnJCU or upload them as an unlisted video on YouTube and send me the link. Now you'll hear a lot more from me about this video as we get closer to it being due, but a couple of pointers. First, don't go over 7.5 minutes. If you do, fair warning, I'm going to turn the video off and just grade what I've seen. Second, please join in the spirit of the exercise and dress for court. For those identifying as male, this means a business suit with a jacket and tie. For those who do not identify as male, it either means a business suit with jacket and tie or business equivalent. If you're unable to acquire these because your means do not allow it, please let me know and it'll all be good. I have to admit though that I am always impressed when students make an effort, and I'm always just a little bit disappointed when they don't. Decide for yourself which team you want to be on. Third, this assessment item poses particular challenges for students who speak with a non-Australian accent, and it also poses particular challenges for students with disabilities, particularly vision disabilities, which make it hard to see your script, or deaf students. Let me start by reassuring you that no student will suffer as a result of their accent. If you're concerned that I may struggle to follow you, then by all means email me your script. If you have a hearing disability, you are welcome to make your presentation in Auslan, but I can't sign, so you will need to send me a script. In any event, please take it in good faith that if your individual circumstances impact on the performance of this assessment, contact me and we'll work something out. For some reason, students doing this assessment constantly want to deal with grounds of review other than natural justice. You'll hear this from me a lot during the term, but we're only dealing with natural justice issues in this first assessment item. Finally, the vexed question of ChatGPT and similar AI. Look, I've got no specific problem with students using AI as a tool for this first assessment. However, honesty is the hallmark of academic conduct. So if you do use an AI, I want a bibliography setting out every prompt that you used. It's easy enough just to keep a cut and paste dumping ground of those prompts. That way, you're being honest and I can see how much the AI was helping out. The second assessment item due in week 8 is an online multiple choice quiz. It will be open for a 48-hour window, and once you start, you have 60 minutes to finish. There are 20 questions and the quiz is worth 20 marks. It covers everything up to the end of week 7. 60 minutes, 20 questions, 3 minutes per question. Some of the answers are a bit tricky, but most students do okay. There's a big bank of questions and they're selected randomly, so there's no real point trying to cheat the system. I will release a document showing the topic for each of the 20 questions to assist your preparation. Finally, at the end of the term, there'll be an examination conducted online using Respondus. This will include short answer questions, paragraph answer questions, a problem question essay, and a conceptual essay in 2.5 hours. It's a lot of work, although potentially less given that you'll be typing, not handwriting. The exam will be worth the remaining 60% of your grade. It'll work like this. Part A will be a series of 15 sentence answer questions. These are relatively simple questions designed to enable you to rack up marks. You'll be awarded either 0, half, or 1 mark for each question. Often, half a mark is for getting the answer right, and the other half mark is for giving me the correct authority. Part B will consist of 5 slightly more complicated questions, each of which can be adequately answered in about 150 words or so, including authorities. You'll be required to answer 3 out of those 5 questions, and each of your answers will be worth a maximum of 5 marks. Part C will be a problem question like every other problem question you've ever done, and it'll be worth 15 marks. Part D will be a conceptual essay on some aspect of administrative law. It's a chance to show your deeper understanding of administrative law and how it works. Often, this is where the HD students reveal themselves. Part D is worth 15 marks. So there's the assessment process. Obviously, we're going to talk about these a lot more, particularly in the synth sessions. And by now, you're all advanced students, so I can't imagine that any of these assessment items hold any particular terrors for you. Okay, let's start learning. On to video 3.